Hello, everybody. Good to see you. And we are here today talking about everyone's favorite credit cards, right? Good old Navy Federal Credit Union, the largest credit union in the world. So they are the giant in the world of credit unions, not in the world of banks. There's still numerous banks larger than Navy Federal, but when it comes to credit unions, they are the big dog. And I know people love these credit cards. I love credit unions in general because they're a lot more flexible and help focus on the individual more than some of the rigid requirements that banks, especially big banks, can often have. So we're going to talk about still, it's actually the only Navy Federal credit card I have, and I like it a lot. I know a lot of you enjoy this card as well, and it's right down here, this Visa Signature Flagship Rewards. So this is the only one that has the $49 annual fee. We're going to talk about some of the stuff, particularly for 2025 with this credit card to keep in mind, because every so often these do change. Some of the rewards and things like that change, and dude, they have some offers now that I don't think they had when I got this card a couple years ago. So let's go ahead and dive into it right here. So 35,000 bonus points and get a free year of Amazon Prime. I don't think they were offering this much when I signed up for mine. I think it was 20,000, nah, probably 30,000. I'm going to take a guess. But this expires January 1st, 2026. So this is interesting to me because as we're in 2025 right now, these used to expire like every, I don't know, maybe 2 months at the shortest, but sometimes 3, 4 months, like once a quarter, give or take. They used to have different promos running. So the fact that this one does not expire for an entire year, to me, is an interesting change that they've made. So this is the only one with the annual fee. The other 5 cards they have do not have an annual fee. So keep that in mind, but 49 bucks, not a big deal. I have an Amex Platinum card right now that I do like because I use it on the business side, but that's, I think it's $6.95 is the annual fee now. That $6.95 annual fee is a monster. So, but for this card, that's why a lot of people like this for travel stuff. This is a cool card, okay? 35,000 bonus points, $350 value when you spend $3,500 within 90 days of opening your account. For most people, regardless of where you live in the country, that is very, very doable. If you're in rural West Virginia, that's probably doable, okay? I live in Las Vegas. You guys couldn't tell by the artwork behind me on the wall there. So I live here in Las Vegas. That's very doable to spend that in 3 months, just between rent and things like that. If you're in LA, New York, San Francisco, Chicago, Miami, Austin, something like that, then you can definitely spend this. It's like a month of rent for some of you guys. So also, free year of Amazon Prime. That's cool that they gave this because I think they used to have this before. Then they took it away, and now they brought it back. Or if they had it before, it's something similar. So I definitely did not get Amazon Prime when I signed up for mine. So that's cool. It's a $139 value they give you for a year. So that alone, if you use that, will more than offset a few years of the annual fee. Cool part for the rewards. 3x points on travel. We'll get to the finer details in a moment. 2x points on everything else. Receive statement credits up to $120 for global entry or TSA pre-check. So I've actually had both of these in the past, global entry and TSA pre-check. I generally like TSA pre-check better, but sometimes it sucks when you go to the airport when the TSA pre-check line is not even open. So it can help to have both if you're going to wind up going that route. But either way, you get one or the other at least with this card. You get that credit for it. So it makes life easier at the airport. And then no rewards limit or expiration on the card. So those are all some cool aspects that it has. Now we could go, if we're going to go into like some of the finer details on points and travel, we could get into all this right here, which they make it, of course, real tiny to read as the fine print. But fortunately, we got another option. We have this cool page right over here that I found actually just by searching around for the flagship card. So they made a cool little video right here. I like it. As someone who makes video content now for over a decade, it's cool to see Navy Federal doing this and stepping the game up with some video work. So I like it. But all you have to do is just come down here and you'll get more details on each one of these benefits. So the Amazon Prime you get for up to a year. Right, the statement credits, the $120 for global entry or TSA pre-check. And the no rewards limits. So this is cool. Spend more, earn more. This sounds like the casinos in Vegas. It's like the more you gamble, the more chances you have to win. It's like, well, yeah, but you're also going to wind up spending some either way. So yes, you will earn more if you spend more. So just like any, business has a good Or that's a common marketing strategy I've seen. Retail does this a lot. The more you buy, the more you save. So keep accruing points until you're ready to redeem. No reward expiration. This part's cool too. As long as your account is open, rewards won't expire. Continue to spend and accrue rewards and redeem them at your convenience. So I usually just redeem mine for like statement credit. That's what I've done in the past. But hey, you can use them however you would like. Now the 3 points on travel. This is cool because they actually give a much better breakdown. When you look here, it's all this tiny font that's hard to read. So I like that they have this option here. Much better breakdown, a more thorough breakdown, because I'll show you here in just a moment. So talks about the triple rewards you earn. It says more than just hotel, cruise, and airline purchases. You also get 3x points on many other travel-related purchases, including getaways, your car rentals, timeshares, don't buy those, campgrounds, and RV parks. Now commutes, rideshare services, parking, bridges, tolls, and ferries. I'm glad they put this here because when I was getting ready to film this, when I looked here for travel and I looked on this, all the different categories, this is under merchant category codes: airline, hotel, car rental, bus line, taxis, cruise lines, timeshares, parking, and transit. It doesn't specifically say rideshare. So I was wondering, like, okay, do they actually include rideshare in this? When I was searching for rideshare, that's how I found this. And it explicitly states rideshare services. So Uber, rideshare services, excuse me. So if you're going Uber, Lyft, anything like that, this is your card that you can use to get 3x points on it. So if I'm doing personal travel, I will oftentimes use this on my Uber and Lyft ride sharing services. Business travel, I'll just use one of my business credit cards. So I do like the Amex business cards, but separate video for separate day. Entertainment, museums, amusement parks, public golf courses, all other eligible purchases will earn 2x points. So at the bare minimum, you're going to get 2x points on everything. So that's one reason people like this card for Navy Federal. So, this is kind of like their, I guess you call it the most prominent card, if you will. You do need to have either good or excellent credit. If you ever use the function they have on the website to show like which credit cards are right for you, and you say you're okay with having a card with an annual fee, and you choose excellent or good credit, they'll usually recommend this one. If you say average or below, they end up recommending the, not this, they'll recommend this one, the More Rewards American Express card. So either way, no matter how many Navy Federal credit cards you have, they all wind up usually serving a pretty good purpose. Redeem points for cash, travel, gift cards, and merchandise. So love to travel, cash back. The Visa Signature Flagship Rewards card gives you the flexibility to redeem your points as you like. Want even more? Shop our member deals or extra rewards, including up to 15 points or 15% cash back per dollar spent. So cash, travel, gift cards. Maybe we just use mine for cash. I said statement credit earlier, but either way, I just like to cash mine out in some form or fashion. Collision damage waiver. So you do have collision damage waiver coverage when you rent a car for 15 days or less and pay the rental with your Covered Rewards card. Coverage is secondary to any other applicable insurance you have. Also includes physical damage and theft of the rental vehicle. It's reasonable towing charges, valid. I like that. Reasonable towing charges. I don't know, man. One tow can cost you a couple $100, so I'm curious what they consider to be reasonable. So valid loss of use charges imposed by the auto rental company. Durable as your deductible. Cool. So travel accident insurance worldwide. So you and your dependents are covered automatically for bodily injury and or loss of a covered trip when you charge the entire common carrier fare to your Covered Rewards card. Coverage is for 1 year from the date of the accident. Then emergency assistance. So helps you don't have anywhere to turn. You can call whenever you need them, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Heck, even just their regular customer service line. I have called like on holidays for Navy Federal and they answer. So they really are there 24/7. So if you need help with stuff where it's medical referral, lost luggage locator, or prescription assistance. So you call us like, travel and emergency assistance, or almost like, almost like a concierge, but not quite. So they'll make effort to help you in your emergency, which is very good, a good thing to have. Beyond the services listed in your policy, please understand due to occasional problems, distance, time, nor service can be responsible for the ability, use, or results of any medical, legal, transportation, or other services. Understandable. Then any other additional card benefits, it says, comes with right here. Let's take one final look at the disclosures. Yeah, this is just the same disclosure given over here when it comes to travel stuff, but this is a much easier way they lay it out. So for 2025, man, the flagship card, if you guys already have it, let me know. If you have it like I do, or if you're thinking about getting it, I would be curious to hear what your reasons are, why you want to go ahead and get this card. But yeah, $49 annual fee. It's been that way for several years. It has not gone up with inflation, which is nice. So tell me what you guys think about this card with Navy Federal. I appreciate you guys in this video. Give me your thoughts because I learned a lot from you guys. Take care. I will see all of you guys soon.